Many people often think it's too late to make changes in their life. However, it is never too late to adopt new healthy habits and routines. They can improve our physical and mental well. In fact, it is especially important to start paying attention to our bodies and the things we put into them as we age. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. But what exactly should we be looking out for? What are some common mistakes that older adults make in the morning that can lead to bigger health issues down the road? Well, here are 4 morning mistakes to avoid after 70. No. 1. Skipping breakfast. Breakfast is an essential meal that provides the body with the necessary energy to kickstart the day. For older adults, breakfast is particularly important as it helps to maintain a healthy metabolism and prevent weight gain, which can be a common issue as we age. Research has shown that people who skip breakfast are more likely to overeat later in the day, leading to weight gain and other health problems, such as type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Additionalized studies have found that breakfast eaters tend to have lower cholesterol levels and blood pressure, which are risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Moreover, research suggests that eating breakfast can improve cognitive function and memory in older adults. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that participants who ate breakfast had better memory and cognitive performance than those who skipped the meal. Another study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that breakfast consumption was associated with improved cognitive function and reduced cognitive decline in older adults. Over a period of 5 years, the researchers concluded that including a nutritious breakfast in the diet may be an effective strategy for maintaining cognitive health in later life. So, what should we be eating for breakfast? It's important to focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods that provide essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Some excellent options include whole grain toast with avocado, Greek yogurt with berries, or a vegetable omelette. These meals not only provide the body with the necessary energy, but also support overall health and well-being. By making breakfast a priority, older adults can set themselves up for a healthier day and potentially reduce their risk of chronic diseases. No. 2. Not getting enough sunlight. Sunlight is an essential source of vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. Vitamin D is also important for immune function, muscle strength, and cognitive health. Studies have shown that older adults who get regular exposure to sunlight have higher levels of vitamin D and are less likely to suffer from vitamin D deficiency-related health problems. Additionally, sunlight can help regulate the body's internal clock, improving sleep quality and making it easier to wake up in the morning. It can also boost serotonin levels, which can improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. However, it's important to be aware of the potential risks of too much sun exposure, such as sunburn and skin damage. Older adults, especially those with certain medications or health conditions, may also be at increased risk of sun-related complications. To minimize these risks, it's recommended to get exposure to sunlight in moderation, such as taking a morning stroll or sitting outdoors during midday. Wearing protective clothing and using sunscreen when necessary can also help prevent sunburn and skin damage, so make sure to step outside and soak up some rays. But do so safely and in moderation. Your body will thank you for it. No. 3. Ignoring hydration. Hydration is essential for maintaining overall health and well-being. When we don't drink enough water, our bodies can become dehydrated, leading to a range of physical and cognitive issues. This is especially true for older adults who may be more susceptible to dehydration due to various factors such as decreased thirst sensation, lower fluid intake, and certain medications. Dehydration can cause a range of issues in older adults, including fatigue, dizziness, constipation, and urinary tract infections. It can also worsen existing health conditions such as kidney disease and dementia. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can negatively impact cognitive function in older adults, affecting memory, attention, and decision-making abilities. To prevent dehydration, it's important to drink fluids regularly throughout the day, especially in the morning when our bodies are often dehydrated from not drinking enough water the day before. Older adults should aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. However, individual needs may vary based on factors such as climate, activity level, and overall health. It's important to note that older adults may not feel thirsty, even when they're dehydrated. so it's crucial to make a conscious effort to drink fluids regularly. Setting reminders or using a water bottle with time markers can help ensure that older adults stay hydrated throughout the day. Adityanaji, consuming fruits and vegetables with high water content, such as watermelon and cucumber, can contribute to overall hydration. By prioritizing hydration, older adults can support their physical and cognitive health, ensuring a better quality of life as they age. Number 4, forgetting to stretch. Stretching in the morning can help improve flexibility, increase blood flow, and reduce muscle stiffness. These benefits can make a significant difference in the lives of older adults, who may be more prone to joint pain, decreased mobility, and other ag-related physical issues. As we age, our muscles and joints can become stiffer and less flexible, leading to discomfort and difficulty moving around. Regular stretching can help counteract this by keeping our muscles and joints limber and improving our range of motion. Improved flexibility can also reduce the risk of injuries and falls, which are common concerns for older adults. In addition to physical benefits, morning stretching can also have positive effects on our mental well-being. Stretching can help increase blood flow to the brain, which can improve alertness, focus, and overall cognitive performance. It can also help reduce stress and tension, promoting a sense of calm and relaxation. There are many different ways to incorporate stretching into our morning routine. Simple stretches such as reaching for the toes or bending side to side can help loosen up the body and improve flexibility. Yoga and Tai Chi are also excellent options for older adults looking to improve their flexibility and balance. It's important to listen to our bodies and not push ourselves too hard, especially when starting out. Gentle movements and holding stretches for 10 to 30 seconds can help increase flexibility over time. By making stretching a part of our morning routine, older adults can improve their physical and mental well-being, setting a positive tone for the rest of the day. Mistake, no. 1. Skipping breakfast or eating the wrong one. Breakfast, the most important meal of the day, or is it? For some seniors, the morning rush is all about grabbing a quick cup of coffee and heading out the door. But here's the thing. Your body needs more than caffeine to kickstart its day. Protein, fiber, and healthy fats are essential nutrients that help stabilize your blood sugar levels, keeping you full and energized throughout the day. Imagine this. You're 70 years young and full of vigor. You don't let age define your spirit. But wait, there's a twist. Your morning routine consists of a cup of coffee and a hurried exit. Your body, designed to last 70 plus years, starts sending signals. Weakness, dizziness, even hunger pangs in the middle of the day. Why, you might wonder. Let's break it down. Atsatenta, your metabolism may slow down, making those hunger pangs more intense. Skipping breakfast can lead to overeating later in the day. And let's talk about energy. Stable blood sugar levels are your energy's best friend. When you skip breakfast, your body's glucose levels can plummet, leading to fatigue and brain fog. But here's the silver lining. A protein-rich breakfast can be your saving grace. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, or a bowl of oatmeal. These foods digest more slowly, providing a steady stream of energy. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming a high-protein breakfast can help maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. So here's to the power of protein in the morning. Choose wisely what you eat after 70. A little planning goes a long way in ensuring that your day starts off right. Mistake number 2. Hitting snooze too many times. The sweet seduction of the snooze alarm. It beckons you to stay under the covers just a little longer. But for those over 70, hitting the snooze button too often can disrupt the body's natural rhythm, leading to health issues like sleep disorders and an increased risk of heart disease. Think about it. As we age, our sleep patterns change. Many seniors find themselves waking up earlier in the morning, often around 6 a.m. But here's where the snooze dilemma comes in. The National Sleep Foundation recommends waking up at the same time every day, including weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, improving sleep quality. However, if you're in the habit of hitting snooze multiple times, you're essentially bombarding your body with fragmented sleep cycles. According to a study published in the journal BMJ, people who frequently use the snooze button have higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and are more likely to suffer from psychological distress. So what's the ideal solution? While a gentle wake-up call at 6 a.m. might be jarring. Consider setting your alarm for 6:30 a.m. and allowing yourself to wake up naturally without the abruptness of a jarring alarm. By doing so, you'll honor your body's natural rhythm while still enjoying a full night's rest. It's all about finding that sweet spot between rest and rejuvenation in your golden years. Mistake trays. Not getting enough sunlight. Imagine waking up to the golden hues of sunrise filtering through your window. If this scene sounds foreign to you, know that you're not alone. Many seniors, especially after 70, tend to shy away from early morning sunlight, often viewing it as harsh or uncomfortable. But here's where the light bulb moment happens. Sunlight, especially in the morning, is your body's alarm clock, signaling the start of a new day. Exposure to morning sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, controlling your sleep-wake cycle. This natural light also facilitates the production of vitamin D, which plays a pivotal role in maintaining bone health. As we age, vitamin D becomes increasingly important for preventing conditions like osteoporosis and fractures. Remember the elderly wisdom: early to bed, early to rise, makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Our ancestors understood the significance of morning sunlight, and modern science is beginning to catch up. Studies have shown that regular exposure to daylight can improve mood, reduce the risk of depression, and increase physical activity. So how much sunlight do you need? Aim for at least 10 to 15 minutes of exposure to sunlight in the morning. This can be as simple as having your breakfast by the window or taking a leisurely stroll in the early hours. Every bit counts when it comes to embracing the gift of natural light. Mistake number 4. Staying in bed too long. Picture this. You're 70 years young, full of vigor and vitality, ready to seize the day. But wait, are you spending too much time in bed? For many seniors, the morning ritual involves staying tucked in bed for hours after waking up, often engaging in activities like watching TV or scrolling through social media. But here's the catch. Staying in bed for extended periods after waking up can disrupt your body's natural rhythm and lead to health issues like obesity and cardiovascular diseases. Let's break it down. As we age, our bodies go through various hormonal changes. Prolonged bed rest can interfere with these delicate hormonal balances, leading to weight gain and other metabolic issues. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, staying in bed for long periods has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. So what's the solution? It's simple, yet effective. Get out of bed within 15 to 30 minutes of waking up. This might seem like a small change, but it can make a big difference. This approach helps stimulate circulation, aids digestion, and sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Plus, it gives you more time to engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's gardening, reading, or spending time with loved ones. Remember, every small step counts, and when it comes to your health and well-being, consistency is key. Now let's explore some elderly wisdom and modern science that can guide us towards healthier morning habits. One common piece of advice: early to bed, early to rise, makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This proverb highlights the importance of a consistent sleep schedule and early morning activity. Research supports this wisdom. In fact, a study in the journal Current Biology found that early risers tend to have better cardiovascular health. Another adage: don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. This emphasizes the value of addressing tasks and responsibilities promptly, which can positively impact stress levels and overall well-being. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that procrastination is associated with increased levels of stress and decreased levels of well-being. We also have the advice: an empty sack can't stand upright. This saying underscores the importance of nourishment and care for ourselves, particularly in old age. A well-balanced diet and regular exercise are crucial for maintaining both physical and mental health. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a balanced diet is essential for preventing malnutrition and promoting healthy aging. Now let's dive into the third mistake that often goes unnoticed. It's easy to overlook, but trust me, it can make or break your day. So what is this third pitfall? It's ignoring morning hydration. You may not realize it, but overnight, your body loses a good amount of fluids. You breathe and sweat, and by the time morning rolls around, you're mildly dehydrated. Starting your day this way can leave you feeling fatigued, grumpy, and off your game. Even a slight decrease in your body's water levels can really affect your energy and your focus. And the worst part is, it can easily become a pattern. You wake up, you don't drink enough water, feel sluggish, and then wonder why nothing in your day seems to go right. Think about it. When it comes to your daily routine, what's the first thing you usually reach for? For many, it's a cup of tea or coffee. And while these beverages are great in their own right, they aren't substitutes for water. Tea and coffee have a mild diuretic effect, meaning they can increase urine production and potentially lead to further dehydration if you're not careful. Imagine this. You wake up feeling like you need some caffeine to get going. You brew yourself a cup of coffee and drink it without any water beforehand. An hour later, you start feeling anxious and jittery. By noon, you find yourself in a slump. Your energy crashes and you just want to take a nap, but you can't. You have things to do, so you push through the afternoon, feeling drained and irritable. Then, as evening sets in, you still have work to finish. You struggle to concentrate. Your productivity plummets, and all you're thinking about is getting into bed. This cycle repeats itself day after day, making it harder and harder to stay motivated and accomplish your daily tasks. Here's the kicker. If you've ever wondered why drinking plain water can sometimes feel boring, there's a reason for that. It's because water is the original and fundamental source of life. It's the essence from which everything else is made. In other words, water is the closest thing that we have to the elixir of life. Think about it. Everything in your body and in nature originated from water. Even air, which we depend on to live, is formed from water vapor in the atmosphere. To truly appreciate the importance of water, let's take a journey back to the beginning, back to the very building blocks of life. All life on Earth began in an ocean. The first living organisms were aquatic creatures thriving in the water. Even as life evolved and moved onto land, water remained a vital part of the story. Our bodies, too, are mostly made up of water, with approximately 60% of our weight being in this liquid form. Every cell, tissue, and organ relies on water to function properly. But why is water so crucial to our existence? Let's start with something simple. Water keeps us hydrated. It's essential for transporting nutrients and oxygen to our cells. It aids digestion, helps regulate our body temperature, and even lubricates our joints. Without sufficient water intake, these vital functions can be compromised. Our bodies can't function at their best. Our skin may become dry and our joints may feel stiff. Our organs may not receive the nutrients they need, leading to decreased energy levels and a host of other health issues. The impact of water extends far beyond our individual well-being. It's a key factor in agriculture, shaping the growth of plants, and ultimately the food we eat. Water is the lifeblood of our ecosystem, influencing weather patterns, supporting wildlife, and shaping the world around us. Understanding the significance of water isn't just about recognizing its physical properties or its role in our daily lives. It's about appreciating the profound impact it has on every aspect of our existence. And here's the beauty of it. While water is so vital to our existence, it's often taken for granted. We turn on the tap expecting it to flow endlessly. But this abundance is not something to be squandered. Every drop counts. And when it comes to our health, we must be mindful of how we treat this precious resource. One of the ways we can do this is by understanding the nuances of hydration. Simply drinking water throughout the day is important, but knowing when and how much to drink can be just as crucial. Waking up and drinking a glass of water is a simple yet powerful habit that can set the tone for the entire day. By starting with hydration, you're giving your body the fluid it needs to kickstart its functions, much like you would prime a pump to get it working efficiently. This simple act can have far-reaching effects on your energy levels, digestion, and overall vitality. Just think about it. Overnight, you've gone without fluids. Your body is slightly dehydrated, and your metabolism is in a slumber. Then you wake up, and instead of diving straight into a cup of coffee, you begin with a glass of water. This is like waking up and immediately loosening up your muscles after a night of stillness. Your body is gently roused from its slumber, preparing it to tackle the day ahead. As the water makes its way through your system, it starts a chain reaction. It aids in the transportation of nutrients to your cells, helping them function optimally. Your digestive system gets a jump start, breaking down food more efficiently and preparing you for the meals that await. Your body temperature is regulated, keeping you alert and focused. It's like turning on a switch, signaling to your internal systems that it's time to get moving. And let's not forget about your skin, that often overlooked accessory that plays a significant role in your appearance and well-being. When you're hydrated, your skin can glow with health. It becomes more supple and radiant, reflecting the vitality that's coursing through your veins. On the other hand, even mild dehydration can cause your skin to lose its luster, leaving you with a dull complexion that may lack its usual radiance. But the benefits of starting your day with a glass of water extend far beyond the physical. There's a mental clarity that comes from being hydrated, a sharpness of mind that allows you to approach your day with focus and determination. When you're well hydrated, your brain operates at its best. Making decisions, concentrating, and absorbing new information becomes easier. You're like a finely tuned instrument, ready to play a symphony of productivity and creativity. So next time you wake up, consider these. Before you reach out for that cup of coffee or tea, grab a glass of water and drink it slowly, allowing its life-giving essence to revitalize your system. Make it a habit, a daily ritual that sets the stage for a healthier, more vibrant. Now we know that waking up and drinking a glass of water can be a game changer in setting the tone for a healthy and productive day. But how do you ensure that this practice becomes a lasting habit rather than a fleeting resolution? The secret lies in consistency and motivation. Start by setting reminders. Use alarms or calendar notifications to remind yourself to drink that glass of water first thing in the morning. Over time, this will become a deeply ingrained habit. You'll wake up naturally with the urge to hydrate before starting your day's activities. To keep yourself motivated, consider these questions. How would you feel if you started your day feeling refreshed and energized versus sluggish and dehydrated? Which version of yourself do you want to embrace? Visualize the positive outcomes of this new habit. Picture yourself tackling your day with vigor, making healthier choices, and achieving your goals with newfound clarity. Remember, it's the small, consistent steps that lead to significant transformations. So make that glass of water your daily companion. Drink it not just as a thirst quencher, but as a source of life, energy, and vitality. Embrace the journey and celebrate the progress. Every sip is a step towards a healthier, more vibrant. Now that we've addressed the importance of starting your day with hydration, it has time to reveal the fourth pitfall that often goes unnoticed by those over 70. And guess what? It's not what you might expect. So make sure to watch our next episode to uncover this final secret and learn how to steer clear of it. Your journey to better health and vitality awaits. Don't miss out. Stay tuned. We have incorporated 3 major pitfalls in this series. Do you know what the fourth one is? Yes, it's skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast is like starting a car without fuel. You may be able to get a few feet, but eventually you'll stall. Our metabolism slows down overnight, and by morning it's significantly lower than the rest of the day. Breakfast literally means breaking the overnight fast and jump-starts our metabolism. What happens if we skip this meal? By mid-morning, you could feel grumpy, tired, and unable to focus. Sound familiar? It's your body's way of telling you that it needs fuel to run smoothly. Prolonged fasting can also lead to binge eating later in the day. Many people over 70 struggle with this, and it leads to excess weight gain and obesity. Welcome back, friends. Today, we're diving into the next part of our series, how to steer clear of 4 morning health pitfalls after 70 tips and inside wisdom. In the last video, we talked about the first 2 pitfalls, ignoring vision and hearing issues and letting aches and pains go unchecked. If you haven't watched it yet, do check it out to get the full picture. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay updated on all our health and wellness tips. Now let's tackle the third pitfall, skipping breakfast. We all know the importance of a good morning meal, but it's especially crucial for those over 70. Skipping breakfast can lead to low blood sugar, which isn't just a mood killer. It can also make you shaky and off your game. For many older adults, their metabolism slows down, making portion control even more important. So instead of 3 large meals, the recommendation shifts to 3 smaller ones. And when we talk about portion control, think of it like this. A portion of protein should be roughly the size of your palm, a portion of carbs about the size of your fist, and a portion of fats around your thumb. These handy guides can help you build balanced plates without overdoing it. Next up, we've got another big one. Not staying active. Just because we're getting older doesn't mean we have to slow down. In fact, regular exercise is one of the best things we can do for our health, especially as we enter our golden years. But let's face it, sometimes motivation isn't enough. Our bones and muscles might not be as spry as they used to be, and that's okay. Start slow and steady. Gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can work wonders. It's not about pushing through pain. It's about moving in a way that feels good and makes you feel good. Remember, consistency is key. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. You don't need to become a fitness fanatic overnight. Small changes like taking the stairs instead of the elevator or doing some light stretches in the morning can add up to big results over time. And don't forget, there are plenty of resources out there to help keep you motivated and on track. There are tons of apps and gadgets that can help track your progress and find activities that suit you. So get moving and embrace a healthier, more active lifestyle. Now let's talk about a silent threat many seniors face: ignoring medication side effects. For many older folks, dealing with chronic conditions becomes a reality. And while medication is often the go-to solution, it's not without its potential downsides. That's where the importance of staying vigilant with medication side effects comes in. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to medications, increasing the risk of experiencing side effects. It's crucial to be aware of these potential issues and not just push through them. Common side effects range from minor inconveniences like dizziness to more serious issues like nausea or allergic reactions. Ignoring these signs could allow problems to escalate, affecting not only your physical well-being, but also your daily life and overall quality of life. Staying informed and proactive about medication side effects is essential for maintaining good health as we get older. So don't hesitate to speak up, ask questions, and advocate for your own well-being. By working closely with your healthcare provider and being your own health advocate, you can ensure that you're getting the right medications and dosages, while minimizing the risk of side effects. Your health and well-being are worth it. And finally, let's talk about something that affects many seniors: loneliness. While it's normal to want to spend more quiet time as we get older, it's equally important to nurture our social connections. Loneliness can take a toll on both our mental and physical health, leading to a range of issues from anxiety to high blood pressure. The key is to stay engaged and connected. This can be as simple as having regular phone chats with loved ones, joining a club, or volunteering in your community. The idea is to keep those communication channels open and to stay involved in activities that bring you joy and a sense of belonging. Our fourth mistake: skipping medications or taking them on an empty stomach. Many older adults have prescriptions that must be taken at the right time and with food to prevent side effects. Setting reminders or keeping a pill organizer can prevent missed doses and health complications. In the words of wisdom, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. In our journey to better health, technology can be a great companion. There are many apps available that can assist with medication reminders, helping you stay on track and avoid costly mistakes. Just a friendly reminder, this isn't medical advice. We're all about sharing knowledge, but always consult with your healthcare provider for personalized guidance. So how can you support your aging parents or loved ones in avoiding these common health pitfalls? Let's explore some practical ways you can help. First and foremost, lead by example. The habits and routines you model can significantly influence those around you. If you prioritize your own health and well-being, your loved ones are more likely to follow suit. Engage in open and honest conversations about health concerns and the importance of preventive measures. Encourage your loved ones to seek regular checkups and screenings and accompany them to appointments if possible. It's also beneficial to educate yourself on common health issues and resources available in your community. By being informed, you can better support your loved ones in navigating the healthcare system and finding the necessary assistance. Patience and understanding are crucial when dealing with aging parents or loved ones. Be patient with their pace of change and celebrate their small victories. Remember, every step towards better health is a step in the right direction. Foster a supportive environment by creating a home that promotes healthy habits. Stock it with nutritious foods, encourage physical activity, and ensure it's accessible and safe. Simple modifications like installing handrails or removing tripping hazards can make a significant difference. Lastly, don't hesitate to reach out for professional help when needed. Whether it's a doctor, therapist, or home care provider, there are resources available to assist you and your loved ones on this journey. By being proactive, informed, and supportive, you can play a vital role in helping your aging parents or loved ones avoid common health pitfalls and live their best lives. I am a professional with over 20 years of experience in the field. My passion has always been to help people make positive changes in their lives by providing them with the right information and support. I firmly believe that knowledge is the key that unlocks the doors to a healthier and happier life. And that's exactly what we aim to do here on our channel. Empower you with the knowledge you need to take control of your health and well-being. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our health tips and advice. Now let's dive into the second part of the video where we will discuss the next 4 morning health pitfalls to avoid. Number 5, not getting enough sunlight. Many seniors don't realize the importance of sunlight, especially after 70. Our skin absorbs vitamin D from the sun, which helps absorb calcium and maintain bone strength. But that's not all. Sunlight also helps regulate our biological clock, ensuring we sleep better at night. It even boosts our mood, giving us more energy during the day. After 70, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing vitamin D from food and supplements. That's why getting some morning sun is crucial for maintaining strong bones and a healthy immune system. Plus, it helps prevent depression and keeps our sleep cycles on track. Aim for at least 10 minutes of mild sun exposure on your face, arms, and legs each morning. This can significantly improve your overall health and well-being. However, remember to use sunscreen if you plan to stay outdoors longer to protect yourself from harmful UV rays. 6. Skipping breakfast. Many seniors skip breakfast thinking it will help them lose weight or manage conditions like diabetes. But that can be a big mistake. Research shows that skipping breakfast can raise blood sugar levels and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. A nutritious breakfast helps stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day, reducing the risk of such health issues. Additionally, studies have found that eating breakfast helps reduce weight gain and obesity. When we skip breakfast, we often find ourselves hungrier later in the day, leading to overeating at lunch or snacking on unhealthy options. On the other hand, starting the day with a balanced meal sets a positive eating pattern, helping seniors make healthier choices throughout the day. It also gives them the energy they need to stay active and engaged. Seniors should aim for a breakfast that includes a combination of complex carbohydrates, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Examples include whole grain toast with avocado, Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds, or oatmeal with fruit and nuts. These options provide sustained energy and essential nutrients to keep seniors feeling full and satisfied. 7. Staying in bed too long. Many seniors spend too much time in bed, thinking it's a comfortable way to start the day. However, research suggests that staying in bed for extended periods can have negative effects on both physical and mental health. When we stay in bed for long periods, our muscles become weaker and our joints become stiffer. This can lead to decreased mobility and balance issues, making it harder to get around and increasing the risk of falls. Additionally, spending too much time in bed can disrupt our biological clock, making it harder to fall asleep at night. Studies have shown that staying in bed for extended periods can increase the risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. This is because inactivity reduces blood flow to the brain, which can impair cognitive function and increase inflammation. To combat these issues, seniors should aim to get out of bed as soon as possible in the morning, even if it's just for a few minutes. Gentle stretches and light exercises can help improve blood circulation and loosen up stiff joints. As the day progresses, seniors can gradually increase their activity levels to maintain overall health and well-being. 8. Not staying hydrated. Proper hydration is essential for seniors, especially after 70, as our bodies become less efficient at regulating fluid balance. However, many seniors don't drink enough water in the morning, thinking a few glasses throughout the day will suffice. This can lead to dehydration, causing a range of health issues such as fatigue, dizziness, and constipation. Research has shown that even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function and increase the risk of falls and fractures. In fact, studies have linked dehydration to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. To prevent dehydration, seniors should aim to drink at least 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning. This helps kickstart their metabolism and ensures that their bodies are properly hydrated for the day ahead. Additionally, seniors should carry a water bottle with them and sip on it throughout the day to maintain adequate hydration. Some seniors may need more water, depending on their individual needs, such as those with certain medical conditions or who are taking diuretics. In my last video, I talked about how to steer clear of 4 morning health pitfalls after 70. we got a lot of response. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what are the things that you should not do in the morning. Because if you don't do these things in the morning, these big 4 problems that I talked about will automatically get solved. Now, when I was researching for this topic, I came across a very beautiful quote by an anonymous wise LD, and I want to share that with you. It says, "Do the small things right, and the big things will take care of themselves." In other words, if you do the small things correctly, then the bigger problems will get solved by themselves. That is so true in the context of our today's topic. So let me now list out the 5 things that you should never do in the morning after you turn 70. No. 1. Never skip breakfast. This is such a common problem. Many people do not have time for breakfast. They wake up in a hurry. Everybody is rushing. Children are going to school. Husband is going to office. Wife is going to office. And breakfast gets skipped. Or some people just don't feel hungry in the morning, and so they just wait until lunchtime to eat something. This is a big mistake. When you skip breakfast, you are actually depriving your body of much needed calories and nutrients, especially if you are 70 plus. Now, some of you might say, "Doctor, we have been skipping breakfast since so many years. What's wrong with us?" Well, yes, you may have gotten away with it till now, but who knows what's in store for the future. You might have had good health for the past 60 or 70 years because you ate breakfast. Skipping breakfast disrupts your metabolism. It makes you feel low throughout the day and reduces your productivity. When you skip breakfast, you're more likely to overeat at lunch, which can lead to weight gain and indigestion. People who skip breakfast also tend to snack more often on unhealthy foods like chips and cookies. This can lead to excess calorie intake and unhealthy eating habits. Some research also suggests that people who eat breakfast regularly have lower cholesterol levels and blood sugar control compared to those who skip breakfast. Skipping breakfast is also linked to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who skipped breakfast were 27% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke than those who ate breakfast regularly. Another study published in Diabetes Care found that people who skipped breakfast were more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. So if you are 70 plus, please never skip breakfast. Always make sure you have a healthy breakfast every morning. What is a healthy breakfast? Healthy breakfast should include a combination of protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Good sources of protein include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, and seeds. Good sources of complex carbohydrates include oatmeal, whole grain bread, fruits and vegetables. Examples of healthy fats include avocado, olive oil, and fatty fish. A few examples of healthy breakfast for 70 plus population are oatmeal with berries and nuts, whole wheat toast with avocado and egg, Greek yogurt with fruit and chia seeds. These are just a few examples, and you can add variety to your breakfast menu based on your preferences and dietary needs. The next thing that you should never do in the morning is drink coffee on an empty stomach. Now, some of you may be thinking, "Doctor, we've been drinking coffee on an empty stomach all our life, and nothing has happened." Yes, you may have gotten away with it till now, but drinking coffee on an empty stomach can lead to a number of health issues in the long run, especially after 70. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, the caffeine gets absorbed quickly into your bloodstream, which can cause a spike in adrenaline. This can lead to increased blood pressure and heart rate. Over time, this can put a strain on your cardiovascular system. Coffee is also acidic in nature, and when consumed on an empty stomach, it can aggravate acid reflux symptoms, leading to heartburn and indigestion. Coffee also stimulates the production of gastric acid in the stomach, which can worsen existing digestive problems like gastritis or peptic ulcer disease. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can also lead to dehydration, because coffee is a diuretic, meaning it increases urine production. Dehydration can cause a number of health problems, including fatigue, dizziness, and constipation. Besides this, coffee on an empty stomach can also interfere with nutrient absorption. The caffeine in coffee can prevent the absorption of essential nutrients like calcium, iron, and magnesium. This can lead to nutrient deficiencies over time. If you are 70 plus, please avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, you can have a cup of green tea in the morning. Green tea is less caffeinated than coffee, and it has several health benefits. The third thing that you should never do in the morning is get out of bed too quickly. Getting up suddenly can cause a sudden increase in blood pressure, which can lead to dizziness or even fainting. Older adults are more prone to this because their bodies may not be able to adjust quickly to changes in position. Also, if you get up too fast, you are more likely to fall and injure yourself, especially if you live alone. To get up safely, take your time. Start by sitting up on the edge of the bed and dangling your legs over the side. This allows your body to gradually adjust to the change in position. Slowly get up to a standing position and take a few steps before walking further. If you feel dizzy, sit back down and relax for a few moments before trying again. To reduce the risk of falling, keep a sturdy chair or bed beside you while getting up. This gives you something to hold on to for support. You can also use a cane or walker if you need additional support. There are also devices available that can help you get out of bed more easily, such as bed rails or ceiling lifts. Ask your doctor or a physical therapist about these devices. Taking your time to get up slowly in the morning will help you to maintain your balance and prevent injury. The fourth thing that you should never do in the morning is leave your medications in a hurry. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me explain. Many people, especially after 70, have to take multiple medications on a daily basis. Some people have to take up to 10 or more pills every day. Now, many people think that they need to take all of these pills at once. For example, they may take all of their morning pills together, all of their evening pills together, and all of their bedtime pills together. This is a big mistake. When you take multiple medications together, there is a high chance that you will forget to take one or two of them. And if you miss a dose of a very important medication, it can have serious consequences. For example, if you miss a dose of blood pressure medicine, your blood pressure may go up, which can increase your risk of heart attack or stroke. If you miss a dose of diabetes medicine, your blood sugar levels may go up, which can lead to other health complications. So please do not leave your medications in a hurry. A better solution is to use a pill organizer or a smart pill dispenser. A pill organizer is a device that helps you to organize your pills and reminds you when it has time to take them. A smart pill dispenser is a device that dispenses the right pill at the right time and reminds you to take them. There are many types of pill organizers and smart pill dispensers available in the market. You can choose the one that best suits your needs and budget. Please talk to your pharmacist or a family member to find out which option is best for you. Do not leave your medications in a hurry. Use a pill organizer or a smart pill dispenser to ensure that you are taking your medications correctly. The fifth thing that you should never do in the morning is drink alcohol first thing in the morning. I know some people have a habit of having a drink or two in the morning to help them wake up or to ease joint pain, but this is a big mistake. Drinking alcohol in the morning can lead to a number of health problems. First, drinking alcohol in the morning can lead to a hangover later in the day. A hangover is a group of unpleasant symptoms that occurs after drinking too much alcohol. Symptoms of a hangover include headache, nausea, vomiting, and difficulty concentrating. These symptoms can make it hard to enjoy your day and can even affect your work or social life. Second, drinking alcohol in the morning can lead to malnutrition. Alcohol provides empty calories without any nutritional value. This can contribute to weight gain and obesity. It can also lead to deficiencies in essential nutrients like vitamins and minerals. Third, drinking alcohol in the morning can lead to liver disease. The liver is responsible for metabolizing alcohol. When you drink alcohol in the morning, you are putting extra strain on your liver. Over time, this can lead to liver disease, so please avoid drinking alcohol in the morning. Like the first four, these next 4 tips come directly from the wisdom and experience of seniors who have shared their insights on what works and what does UNT when it comes to starting your day off right. Tip No 5 create morning checklist. This might sound a bit mundane, but trust me, this is a game changer. Imagine this. You wake up. Your day is packed with activities. Maybe doctor's appointments, grocery shopping, or visiting friends and family. In the hustle and bustle, you might forget to take your daily medication or miss your morning vitamins. Creating a morning checklist helps you stay on track. It acts like a friendly reminder, ensuring you don't skip any crucial tasks. It's particularly helpful on those busier days or when you're feeling a bit tired. You can include everything from personal care to household chores or even leisure activities. For instance, a simple checklist might look something like this. Make bed, take medication, drink water, have breakfast, read, meditate, or go for a walk. Having a checklist helps prevent those small oversights that can impact your day. You might think, oh, it's just a piece of paper. What's the big deal? But trust me, once you start using one, you'll see how much of a difference it makes. Tip number 6. Incorporate morning stretches. Picture this. You wake up feeling stiff and sore, but instead of jumping out of bed, you take a moment to stretch. Believe it or not, this simple act can do wonders for your body and mind. Morning stretches can help improve blood circulation, reduce muscle stiffness, and increase flexibility. Just think about it. After a night of sleep, our muscles can feel pretty tight, and a gentle stretch can work wonders in loosening them up. Plus, it's not just about physical health. Morning stretches can also help boost your mood and increase energy levels. There's a reason why athletes stretch before a big game. It helps them get focused and ready to tackle the day. The same goes for us. So how can you incorporate morning stretches into your routine without feeling overwhelmed? Start small. A few gentle stretches in bed before you get up can be a great start. As you become more comfortable, you can progress to floor stretches or even chair yoga. There are also plenty of resources online, including videos that guide you through various stretches. Remember, it's not about pushing yourself to the limit. It's about gently waking up your body and preparing it for the day ahead. Tip no 7. Don't stay in bed too long. I know it's warm and cozy in there. But hear me out. Staying in bed too long can actually do more harm than good, especially as we age. Think about it. Think about it. When we stay in bed for extended periods, especially after a certain age, it can lead to health issues like muscle atrophy, weak bones, and even increased risk of falls. That's because inactivity can cause our muscles and bones to deteriorate over time. And trust me, we want to keep those strong and healthy for a happy and active life. But it's not just about physical health. Staying in bed too long can also affect our mental well-being. It can make us feel lazy and unmotivated, which can have a negative impact on our mood and overall happiness. So what can we do about this? Well, it's simple. Get up and move. Of course, I'm not suggesting that we throw ourselves into a rigorous workout routine first thing in the morning. Even just getting out of bed and moving around a bit can make a huge difference. You can start with some light stretches, walk around your house, or even sit in a chair and do some gentle exercises. The key is to get your body moving and your blood flowing. And hey, if you need some motivation, put on some upbeat music. It can really help get those good vibes flowing and make the whole process more enjoyable. Tip number 8. Drink plenty of water. Hydration is essential for good health, especially as we age. When we don't drink enough water, it can lead to dehydration, which can cause all sorts of health problems. But it's not just about avoiding dehydration. Drinking plenty of water can actually do wonders for our bodies. It helps flush out toxins, keeps our skin healthy, and improves digestion. Just think about it. When your body is well hydrated, it can function at its best, carrying out all those important processes that keep us healthy and energized. So how much water should you be drinking in the morning? Well, it depends on various factors such as your age, activity level, and overall health. However, a general rule of thumb is to aim for at least 2 glasses of water first thing in the morning. This can help kickstart your metabolism and set you up for a hydrated day. Now, I know some people might not feel thirsty in the morning, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be drinking water. You can set reminders or use a water bottle as a visual cue to help you stay on track. And to make it more enjoyable, you can infuse your water with natural flavors like lemon or cucumber. Trust me, it can make drinking water more appealing and add a nice refreshing taste to your morning routine. In our previous segment, I unveiled the first 2 pitfalls that many of us fall into, especially as we age. You can check out that video by clicking the link provided. And today, in part 2 of this series, I'll be sharing the other 2, which are equally crucial to avoid. Let's dive right in. At no. 3. We are becoming overly emotional. Why? Because when we hit 70, if you haven't already started losing your temper, it starts happening more often. So what does this mean? Well, it means being quick to anger or lashing out verbally, raising your voice, becoming argumentative, or engaging in excessive complaining. You might find yourself saying things like, "When I was your age, things were different." Or "You youngsters don't know what you're doing." These types of comments can create tension, especially if you're trying to enjoy precious moments with your loved ones. So, here's a simple but powerful solution. Before you speak, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and consider your words. This is a practice I learned from a wise gentleman named Doan. He was a former executive who, after retirement, found himself easily frustrated and often complained about various issues. But over time, he developed the habit of taking a deep breath before speaking, which helped him express himself calmly and respectfully. It's amazing how something so simple can make a world of difference. Now let me share an inspiring story that reflects this wisdom. I met this couple, John and Mari, who were in their late 70s and still going strong. They were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. What's the secret to their enduring love and happiness? They told me that they always make an effort to understand each other, as perspective, and control their emotions rather than letting them control them. For instance, when John feels angry or upset, he takes a step back to calm down before talking to Mary. Similarly, Mary practices active listening and empathy towards John, fostering mutual understanding and respect. The result is a harmonious relationship built on emotional intelligence and maturity, which has contributed to their long and happy marriage. Let's move on to the final pitfall on our list. No. 4. Forgetting to stay physically active. As we age, it's easy to become less active, whether it's due to health concerns, mobility issues, or simply a lack of motivation. However, staying physically active is crucial for maintaining both physical and mental well-being as we enter our golden years. Here's the thing. Regular exercise helps keep our bodies strong and flexible, reducing the risk of falls and fractures, which are common issues among older adults. It also boosts our cardiovascular health, improves balance and coordination, and enhances our immune system. Staying active is essential for those who want to continue driving, as it helps maintain the necessary physical capabilities, hand-eye coordination and reaction time required for safe driving. Imagine this. You're at a family gathering and everyone is participating in fun games and activities. Being active is not just about hitting the gym. It's about finding joy in movement. Think of gardening, dancing, swimming, hiking, or simply taking regular walks in nature. Each activity brings its own unique benefits and can be tailored to suit individual preferences and abilities. Picture this. I had the privilege of meeting a vibrant woman named Helen in her early 80s, who credits her active lifestyle to her overall well-being and longevity. Helen, a retired school teacher, has always prioritized exercise. She believes that staying active is key to living a fulfilling life as we age. Even after facing health challenges such as a stroke, Helen remained determined. With the support of her family and physical therapy, she regained her strength and mobility, and continues to lead an active life. Her positive attitude and perseverance are an inspiration to all of us. Now, I want to hear from you. Are there any morning habits that you've found particularly helpful or challenging as you've aged? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your stories could be a source of support and inspiration for others. Finally, remember that small habits create big results. By avoiding these 4 dangerous mistakes, people over 70 can protect their health, maintain their independence, and enjoy life's moments fully. As the saying goes, it's never too late to be what you could have been. Embracing these tips and avoiding these pitfalls can pave the way for a more fulfilling and joyful life in your golden years. You might be thinking, what's the big deal about breathing? We do it all day long, right? Well, my friends, when we talk about deep breathing, we're not just casually inhaling and exhaling. We're talking about a conscious, focused and controlled technique that can have profound effects on both your mind and body. And it's not just about relaxation, though that's a fantastic benefit in itself. It's also about setting the tone for the rest of your day. Picture this. You wake up feeling a little frazzled, maybe a bit overwhelmed by the day ahead. Instead of jumping right into the chaos, take a moment, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs, then exhale slowly, letting go of any tension or stress. Just a few rounds of this can work wonders, transforming your mindset from anxious to at peace. Why does this work so well? Let's explore the science behind it. When you practice deep breathing, you're sending a signal to your body to relax. This triggers the release of endorphins, natural feel-good chemicals that help alleviate pain and reduce stress. At the same time, you're calming down your nervous system, shifting your body from the fight or flight mode associated with stress to a state of calmness and balance. The impact of these few minutes of deep breathing can resonate throughout your entire day. You might find yourself better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way, all because you started your day with a dose of tranquility. So my friends, whether you're young or young at heart, make time for deep breathing or meditation each morning. Start small, even just a minute or two, and watch how it can positively influence your day. Remember, peace begins with a deep breath. Another golden rule for seniors is staying active throughout the day. Now you might be thinking, we already know exercise is important, but why does it matter to stay active during the day specifically? Well, let me explain. Staying active isn't just about physical fitness. It's about maintaining our mental agility and emotional resilience too. When we move our bodies, we're also stimulating our minds. Exercise releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects, helping combat feelings of depression and isolation. It's like having your own personal cheerleader inside your body, pumping you up to tackle the day with a smile. But it doesn't stop there. Regular physical activity also helps maintain cognitive function, keeping our brains sharp and memory strong. Studies show that exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which is like giving your brain cells a refreshing drink of oxygen and nutrients. This improved circulation can lead to better concentration, faster learning, and an overall sense of mental alertness. However, the benefits of staying active don't end with our mood and cognition. It plays a vital role in maintaining our physical health as well. Keeping ourselves on the move helps combat the dreaded muscle loss and bone density decrease that often accompanies aging. Plus, regular physical activity is a fantastic preventative measure against chronic conditions, such as heart disease and diabetes. By incorporating regular exercise into your daily routine, you're not just extending your lifespan, you're enhancing it. You're adding more good days and less bad days. It's like investing in a retirement plan, except this plan pays dividends in energy, happiness, and overall well-being. So my friends, if you want to thrive in your golden years, make staying active a priority. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, a dance class, gardening, or simply standing up from your seat every half an hour, every little bit counts. Remember, life isn't a destination. It's a journey best enjoyed on active and engaged feet. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of maintaining our health after 70, proper hydration. Why is it so important? You might ask, considering that we're not out on the playing fields like we used to be. Well, my friends, staying hydrated is not just about quenching thirst. It's about nourishing our bodies from the inside out. As we age, our bodies undergo several changes that affect our hydration levels. For instance, our sense of thirst can become less acute, which means we might not feel thirsty even when our bodies need water. Many medications commonly taken by seniors can have diuretic effects, further increasing the need for fluids. Dehydration can creep up on us, especially in older adults, and can lead to a host of health issues, including fatigue, confusion, and even kidney problems. It's all about taking a walk. I know it sounds ridiculously basic, right? But hear me out. Many older adults also find joy in gentle morning walks. Moping slowly, soaking in the fresh air, and feeling the sunlight on the skin can work wonders for your mood and even help strengthen your bones through natural vitamin D, so lace up those walking shoes and embrace the power of a simple stroll. By incorporating a daily walk into your routine, you'll not only keep your body active, but also infuse your mind with a sense of calm and clarity. Let's dive deeper into this, shall we? A morning walk isn't just about putting one foot in front of the other. Oh no, my friend. It's a gateway to a healthier, happier you. Imagine starting your day with the sun on your face, a gentle breeze on your skin, and the rhythm of your footsteps echoing in your ears. That's what a morning walk offers you. It's a moment of tranquility amidst the chaos of the day. Picture these. You wake up feeling a bit stiff from hours of sitting the day before. Your joints are creaking and your energy levels are at an all-time low. But then you remember your secret weapon. A good old morning walk. You step outside, take a deep breath, and begin to move. Step. You feel your muscles loosening up, your blood flowing more freely and your spirits lifting higher. The tension in your shoulders eases, your neck feels more flexible, and your entire body seems to sigh in relief. That, my friend, is the magic of movement. It's like giving your body a gentle massage without even trying. And the best part, it comes absolutely free. No expensive spa treatments or fancy gym memberships needed. Just put one foot in front of the other and watch your body respond with gratitude. Remember that as you age, staying active becomes even more crucial. It helps maintain flexibility, strength, and balance, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. A little movement goes a long way in keeping your body resilient and ready to tackle whatever life throws your way. So don't underestimate the power of a good stretch. Keep those limbs limber, heart pumping, and spirits high. You'll be amazed by the positive ripple effect it has on your overall well-being. Now, here's something to ponder. Why do we tend to hold on to our stress and tension so tightly? Think about it. We carry our bags, both literally and metaphorically, slung over our shoulders day after day. Over time, this weight starts to take its toll on our bodies. Our posture suffers, our muscles become tight, and our joints ache. But what if there was a simpler way? What if instead of constantly battling against the effects of stress, we embraced a more mindful approach? Enter the power of a gentle morning walk. Imagine this. You wake up feeling overwhelmed by the day's demands. Your to-do list seems endless, and the pressure is mounting. But instead of diving straight into the chaos, you slip on your walking shoes and head out the door. As you stroll along, you notice your shoulders relaxing, your breathing deepening, and your thoughts becoming clearer. You realize that within these four walls, you've been holding on to unnecessary tension. It's like releasing a tight grip on a heavy bag. Suddenly your shoulders roll down, your spine elongates, and a wave of calmness washes over you. You return home feeling refreshed, focused, and ready to tackle your tasks with renewed vigor. Gentle stretches can make a world of difference. And the beauty of it all is that they require no special equipment, no fancy studios, and no lengthy commitments. You can do them pretty much anywhere, anytime. Need to stretch your hamstrings? No problem. Sit in a chair. Extend one leg forward and reach towards your toes. Feel the pull in your calf and hold it for a few seconds. Repeat on the other side. Craving a bit of upper body love? Stand tall. Raise your arms overhead and clasp your hands together. Give yourself a good stretch, feeling the release in your shoulders and chest. Doesn't that feel amazing? And let's not forget about those pesky technic woes. We spend so much time staring at our devices that our necks have taken on a permanent hunch. But fear not, there's a simple trick to counteract this. Look straight ahead, bring your chin back, and gently tuck your tailbone under. Hold this position for a few moments, feeling the stretch under your chin and along your spine. Slowly but surely, you'll realign your posture and make your neck woes a thing of the past. Let's talk about balance. People, as we age, maintaining our equilibrium can become a bit of a challenge. But fear not, because a simple morning walk can help us stay steady on our feet. Picture this. You're strolling through your neighborhood, enjoying the sights and sounds around you. Your body is gently swaying to the rhythm of your steps, which may sound insignificant, but it's actually working wonders for your balance. Every sway, every turn, and every change in pace is like a mini workout for your inner ear and brain. They're constantly communicating and coordinating to keep you upright and on track. It's like an intricate dance between your senses, and it gets better with practice. As you continue to walk, you start to notice a shift within you. Your sense of spatial awareness sharpens. You become more attuned to your surroundings, and with each step, you feel your body adapting and strengthening. It's incredible how a simple activity like walking can have such a profound impact on your balance. But don't stop there. Incorporate some fun exercises into your routine. Try standing on one leg while brushing your teeth or reaching for items on a high shelf. These activities engage your core muscles and challenge your stability, making it easier to navigate the world around you. Remember, balance is essential for everyday activities like climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, or simply walking with confidence. So keep moving, challenging yourself, and enjoy the benefits of improved balance and stability.